What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Mikey here with another YouTube video. Today, we reacted to a video talking about how low, the fuck he say? The fuck that young boy say? My boy. Low effort content is ruining, he say it's ruining YouTube? It's ruining YouTube. Yeah, he says low effort content is ruining YouTube. In my opinion, it's very, I can see what he's talking about. It's a very oversaturation of people making the same type of content or just providing like low surface level content, like stuff that you could easily get clipped up and put on different platforms. You could gain the engagement, you get the likes, the numbers, and the stats, but the real quality, the real truth in the content that you build and the engagement you build, your community doesn't stick through, or it doesn't grow past your own echo chamber that the person has made. Some people are able to branch off. They're able to be diverse in their content creation. They learn how to master their lane, master what their low effort may be, and then actually advance into actually putting more effort into getting more better quality videos and promoting it better and just having an overall better quality. Some people only reason why they put out low effort videos is because they don't have the finances for it, or they're lazy and they don't feel like it, or there's a third option, they don't fucking know. Some people just don't fucking know and just going off a whim, like Kai Cenat, some of these very much popular content creators, people we know in the social media influence. A lot of these people blew up because they was in the early stages of the internet, and it didn't really take too much for them to blow up. They didn't have to put that much effort besides them mastering the hours, mastering the reps of talking to the camera, looking into the camera, engaging with the comments, engaging with people, being able to code switch from being a content creator and just being a regular person. People just over time, if you keep doing it, you're going to transition from a low effort content creator to a high level content creator. If you just, you feel me? Over time, you get the reps and you actually have the heart to do it and you actually enjoy it. You get real satisfaction and you have something else to bring. Some people, they don't think like that. They just don't ever cross their mind that they want to step up the quality. They've gained their audience that they needed, and they just suffice with that. They cool with that. Me, on the other hand, I don't want to be no low effort content creator. I want to make sure that I bring y'all the best quality I can in the present day. And as I continue to grow and as I continue to build and figure out new things and opportunities, I will continue to implement them into my videos and into everything I do. That's why, as people that y'all seen, my subscribers that's been with me for the longest, y'all can tell the transition. Y'all can tell when a young boy was just putting out videos just because I need to put out videos to show y'all that I'm alive. Some people do that too. That's why it's a low effort. They just want to make sure that y'all know that people are that they're your YouTuber, your favorite YouTuber. They just want to put something out there to know that y'all are alive. That they are alive. They are still using the platform. They just haven't uploaded forever. Like Soluminati, like I could say his videos, I don't want to say they low effort, but it's like he don't do too much. He don't do too much editing. He does say he don't edit at all, but he does do little basic edits. He does little simple splits here and there. But he don't do no CGI, extra intro, extra anything. Like the intro, you could tell it's probably like a paid intro, or he had someone that he paid to make it. You tell us that. But besides that, when it comes to YouTubers, if you want to see an example of someone that had low effort but had a good sustainability in the YouTube space, Soluminati, he don't need to do too much. Him being himself is able to carry his platform and carry his channel to be the person he is today. You know what I'm saying? A lot of YouTubers don't have the personality to carry on to other platforms, let alone to carry on YouTube and to feed an audience that wants to grow, that might get tired of seeing the same shit, let alone being presented the same shit in a low quality, low performance effort. You feel me? Nonetheless, I've been rambling. Let's get to the actual video before I get to doing some dumb shit. Some dumb shit. Let's do it, twins.
A couple days ago, a video dropped on my timeline saying that the window for lazy content is over. The era of low effort is no more, and we are in a place and space where dumping a bunch of...
I seen that video too, and I didn't know if I want to react to that video or this video, so I'm starting with this one. But I feel like they're one and the same. So because he already referencing this video, I feel like there's gonna be some piggybacking off each other, which I like. This is what I like about the YouTuber space, and I have to take note for myself when I'm doing reaction videos because this is a type of category in my mind of YouTubers. A lot of people just do a different version of reaction videos with a different environment in the background. So people are able to cross-reference other YouTubers, other reactors, other people that just do anything in their videos. You just got to take the time in your editing, or your editor has to take the time and find it to
Dumping a
cross-reference
bunch
it
of effort and energy into these big,
seamlessly.
brilliant, elaborate pieces of content is the way to go. We're talking about getting on the level of like Mr. Beast or Kaisanat or Airac. And so any of you reaction channels, or people that chill at their house and make commentary videos, you're cooked. And that's cool. And Jada Method, the creator of the video, made a bunch of different points in the video that we're going to talk about. But I think that that's a real surface level analysis, respectfully. The real question is, why does it feel like reaction / commentary content is struggling right now? I want to take a deep dive into why people feel this way, and I'm going to invite some friends along the way, so stick around for that. If you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. It goes a long way for the community. We can't reach our goals without your contribution. Now, back into the video. Now, gather around, children, as I tell this tale of early YouTube, a time in which thumbnails and titles didn't matter, silly little cat videos were the craze, and everybody, and I mean everybody, had a reaction channel. Everybody.
That was a time to be alive. I was reminiscing about YouTube the other day in a video. Yesterday, I was recording a whole video. It was a whole YouTube video I recorded, but I'm not going to upload because guess what? My goddamn mic was muted the whole video. So you just going to see me talking, but not hear a damn thing. You're going to hear the video that I'm reacting to, but you're not going to hear me. Nonetheless, earlier in YouTube, like, existence, it was a whole different place. People made skits. People just did other types of videos, and you could gain popularity and gain a real following, a real fan base through just being yourself, being unique. You could just be a person that makes skits with no extra side characters. The only people in the video is you. I shouldn't even say people because they're not grammatically correct, but the only person in the video is you. And you just have a lot of different side characters that you made yourself. And people had enough time and actually didn't find it corny. They didn't have nothing negative. They did have negative things to say, but it was more positive stuff than the negative. I'm trying to think. It's Dormtainment TV. If y'all remember them from YouTube, early people in YouTube that just, you feel me? They're old heads now, but they're the ones that help set the foundation for YouTube for people like me and other YouTubers like the YouTuber I'm reacting to now and other YouTubers in general to just flourish and do different types of content on this space. They put a lot of effort into their content in the earlier ages of YouTube, which helped people be able to do different things and not have to put as much effort into it, but also get the same reaction. They are able to bring you the same amount of joy, the same amount of peace, same amount of laughter, maybe the same amount of sadness that any other video with a bunch of quality could bring. They just was genuine and unique in their creation. And it's different nowadays. Like, people aren't genuine. That's probably the most important thing we're missing in today's YouTuber space. A lot of YouTubers are doing this clearly for the money, or they have a different agenda. They have hidden agendas and they don't stand firm on what their first original mission is. So some of the YouTubers don't have a mission at all. So this is why they pivot and they do different things all the time. They don't have a real goal besides help grow with the community, but they don't have no foundation within themselves to help improve.
He was making some sort of low effort content.
Nobody likes being lied to, right? We have 50 lies that you still believe. What could these lies possibly be?
Just look at this.
Oh! This pass picked off by Jefferson.
Like, what the f are you doing? What the f are you?
Prasad, Cash Nasty, the whole YouTuber space, the reactor space as it is, I don't want to say it's dying. It's just everybody's just been transitioning to streaming. That's another reason why it's been seeming like it's either ruining the YouTube space from his YouTube video, or it's just like it's thinning out. It's really thinning out, and it's really hard to really find the new best content creator that is a person that does commentary or reactions, because they either are streamers and they do it on their Kick or Twitch stream, or they just don't exist.
Good morning, everybody. Just watching some Impractical Jokers as I woke up, and who was sleeping here last night? I wonder who it was.
Oh, hey, Lawrence. What's up, man? Hey, Brandon.
There was less competition. There were lower production standards. I can even remember people running around saying that the little blue...
Yep, everybody wasn't on YouTube. Everybody was still living their life. people didn't really think YouTube was a real thing, let alone people didn't think like in 2010, 2012, 2014 even. People, if you told somebody that you wanted to be a YouTuber when you grew up, they'll laugh at your goof ass. If you said that somebody 08, 09, they'll laugh at your goof ass and tell you that's not going to be a job. YouTube's not going to exist in 5 years. That's what I heard growing up as a young man trying to figure out what the fuck I want to do. People will easily tell you not to do this and easily deter you from doing even this low effort form of content. People will tell you not to do it because this won't be here. YouTube wouldn't be here. But guess what? YouTube is here, and people didn't need that much. They just needed to go out there and just be themselves, create content. Not everybody had the motivation and stayed true to themselves and went out there and created the content. So the fact that they just found somebody that they could relate to creating content, whether it was some, like I said before, like it was some fucking movie, Hulu, Tubi even. Tubi level movies would be this modern, not modern time, but it'll be like the trending type of video on an everyday thing on YouTube in 08 to like 2015. Tubi movies would be, you feel me? The way people make Tubi movies is the way people was on YouTube, if that makes sense. That's what I'm trying to say. We'll say it again so it sounds a lot clearer. The way people make Tubi movies right now and Tubi series right now is how YouTube was in 2000, the early 2000s, early 2010s. That's how YouTube was in a sense. If y'all see how people just be making shit and they making a bag. Some people are making a bag off these Tubi movies. Mind you, they not the highest production. Some of them are a high production. Some of them aren't. They just low budget. Nonetheless, people are going to view it. People are going to interact with it. People are going to love it. So it's going to grow at some point. But when it's in the early stages, you know what I'm saying? It's open. Anybody can get in it. Anybody can get active. Anybody can put their hand in it.
Mic.
Anybody can put their hand in it and get some money on out of it because it's early and don't nobody know what to do with it. So I might be late, but nonetheless, I'm going to stay true to the game. All my boys that like my content and all my people that like my content, you feel me? We gonna grow regardless. You hear me?
Penultimate.
We gonna make it right.
Personalities were rare in the space, and ultimately audiences weren't overstimulated. You could sit in front of a camera, react, yap for like 15 minutes, and build you some sort of audience. And the reason why is simply due to the fact that you were competing against amateurs. Now every camera is a top of the line Sony camera. People don't do commentary videos without a full-on production team. There's documentary level storytelling.
Like people don't know about Trey Melvin. People don't know about Delano. You know, those are early YouTubers in the early stages that took advantage of being able to upload low effort videos, but they made good content. It was just low effort, and they was able to grow from it, make damn near 1 million subscribers plus. But when you try to look at them in present day, they either are on something totally different. They are either streamers or they do something totally different than what they was doing before because they had to pivot. They can't provide the same content anymore. Even those that started the game off with the low effort content, they eventually pivot. The only person that's still true to the game right now, you can say, is Flight.
Shorts are highly optimized. AI is enhancing the editing process. The baseline has ultimately changed. No glaze, but I remember when I changed my background, people looked at me and said, what the hell is he doing for a talking head channel? During this video, I'm going to reference / show some content creators who personally react to my content or react to other people's content. And I want you guys to know wholeheartedly, this is not any sort of disrespect, or at least it's not meant to be any sort of disrespect. Isn't that what somebody always says right before you disrespect them? I truly mean for this to come off as like constructive criticism in the space. So sure, I am going to be using you as an example, but for what it's worth, take that with a grain of salt. People say that content creation has a saturation problem right now. There's too many creators. I don't believe that. Someone new pops off every single day. Saturation isn't killing people. Replaceability is. If your reaction looks like 10 other channels, same jokes, same outrage, same talking points, or just straight up lazy reactions.
They don't provide any commentary at all whatsoever. Put the video title in their title and then put reaction after it and post it. They sit there for like 5 or however long the video is, pause it. Sometimes sometimes they watch the video before they react.
Then I'm sorry, at that point you are just a clip channel, and ultimately you'll be
no cap. That's why I try to stay genuine to myself. I try to stay unique to myself, not to, you feel me? Not to be like anybody else, because that's what I see. I try to do things that I haven't seen before. And the best way for me to be myself and be genuine and be uniquely myself is to not force shit. Some people come on this camera and just feel like they have to be, you know what I'm saying? Some people have to be 10 times 30, they have to exaggerate their personality, even though that's not who they are once they cut this camera off, just so they could get clicks and views, even though that's not who they are. They're not going to, over time, they're not going to like the person they become because that's not them. They're putting on a character. They're putting on a facade. I'm not going to build nothing like that. I'm going to continue to build the best way I can. I'm going to take notes in videos like these. Even if, like, for example, if I was to come up as an example of someone not to be as a reactor, I'm going to be cool because I'm going to learn from it regardless. You got to learn how to take notes from YouTubers, let alone anything you do. I'll never forget, I was watching Dave Chappelle. I can't remember what special he was doing, but he was expressing how whenever comedians going to watch another comedian, they're basically in class. They're basically taking notes, not to steal their jokes, but they're taking notes on how they deliver their punchlines, how they maneuver around the stage, and how they act. You feel me? I use that type of knowledge. I use that type of method of taking notes and being aware of what's going on, trying to learn things. I use that method for everything, whether it's YouTube, dancing, work, basketball, video games. I try to make sure I look at someone I might seem as a respectful person or someone that, you know, carries themselves in a good manner in YouTube. And the things I just started hard as shit. Fuck. The things that I feel connect with me the most and that I can do as well, but with my own twist, I will try to implement into my own videos. Until then, I'm gonna just do what I know how to do best. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, I hope y'all enjoy. That's the main thing. I want you guys to enjoy. I don't want to force feed content that don't nobody fuck with. Cause as y'all can see, it's gonna be ain't nothing gonna lie but the numbers. The numbers don't lie. I said that wrong as hell. But what I was meant to say is the numbers don't fucking lie. So when I look at what's gonna, you feel me, really get my people going, get my people talking, I'm gonna keep going with the right things, whether it's, you feel me. Fuck that. I said that sentence all the way wrong. I'm gonna make sure I support those that support me. And the videos that I post, that get the right engagement, that interact with y'all the right way, I'm gonna feed y'all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna keep beating a dead horse. That's what I'm trying to get to. For all my niggas on Twitch, you feel me? Because we doing that shit live.
Replaced if you're not first. On YouTube, I can see people that react to my channel, and sometimes I go and watch how they react or what they're saying to see what I can improve on next time for my video, my thought process, the way that, you know, I internalize things, etc., etc. And oftentimes I see that I've made an 8-minute video and somebody else will make an 8-minute, 10-second video, meaning that they didn't really react to it. They just watched the video. They might throw a...
See, yeah, that's something I learned too. Is it for people that make content like that? If it's not like clipped up and you shortened the video because you had an actual longer reaction, but you had to clip it up for copyrights purposes, I could kind of understand. But if it's just because you just watched the whole video and didn't say shit the whole time, that's crazy. That's real crazy. I don't think you need to be on YouTube if you just gonna do that. You just wasting up space for niggas like me that's really trying to grind and get out to people that want to enjoy good content. You feel me? Because I'm not going to sit here and watch the whole video. Or if I'm going to sit here and watch the whole video in silence, at the end of that video, I'm going to give you my whole synopsis, what I analyze, my thought process, and everything I need to. Because sometimes there will be videos I ain't going to say shit because I got to really process what's going on. That's why I feel like in the reactor space, people don't really, that part is really undermined. And in a sense, it's not really something you should put on the forefront at the same time, if that makes sense. Your genuine reaction, your facial reactions to things you do, if that's all you do and you don't speak, that's kind of wild. We're not here to mime. We're not mimers. Unless you know how to speak sign language and things like that nature. I don't know, man. I don't know how long it's gonna work. You gotta at least speak and give us your own perspective, your thoughts, your creative input on the video you reacted to. That's the only way you're gonna really engage with people and build an audience, in my mind, because that's what I'm doing. I'm not gonna just sit here and watch a whole video and not give you my fucking opinion, whether I'm repeating the same thing this nigga just said or I'm giving you my whole own side part conversation. I can't do that. That shit just don't sit right with me. Niggas that do that on YouTube, why the fuck are you wasting space on YouTube, wasting your own iPhone storage? You're wasting so much storage and money uploading videos on some shit that you don't really care about. Move out the way, my nigga. I'm trying to make some content.
Oh
some
yeah,
good
he
content.
right, or that's a good point every once in a while, but for the most part, they're not adding value. But then I
Hey,
come
dog.
across somebody like a Hassan who's reacted to my video before, shameless plug, and I see the way that he reacts to the video and the content, and honestly, it works. There's an opinion, he expresses and engages with his chat. It feels like there's value added to an already existing piece of content.
It's a false ass caption that just did not happen, and everybody believes that.
Bro, it's so crazy. I've been dealing with this for years. Every single one of these got paid by.
This is a reactor inception. This is like 3 reactions in 1 reaction. No cap.
Initially to do Hassan content over and over again.
Then you as the creator should ask yourself, well, why would anybody watch my video? Why wouldn't they watch the original video or a bigger reactor or some sort of short form recap? I know what some people are already thinking, well, I've seen so-and-so do exactly what Omar's talking about right now and they get away with it. So why does that mean
don't get away with it?
Stop, you're lazy. You're not gonna win. Already, you're not gonna win at the content creation game. The reason why creators can make reaction channels and even be a little bit lazy with it is because they've already created this value and this trust with a certain audience. I remember during the pandemic, a lot of content creators popped up and started building either reaction channels or some sort of different platforms. And through that time, when everybody was sitting in the house, they built up that trust within that audience that says, hey, I have a valued opinion, a voice, I'm funny, etc., so you should come back to watch me. In 2026, though, if you think about going about it that way, I'm telling you, you're gonna lose. And I'm saying his name because he was called out in the original video that Jada Method made. While it seems as though what Astro Dior might do is some sort of low effort or not high skilled or whatever the case may be, well, his skill is the foundation that he's built from the years of building a community in content creation and then, you know, leveraging that community trust into different forms of content. One of the chief complaints that I hear about this side of the internet that I even exist on is, are reaction channels, commentary channels, all these newsy type channels competing with each other? And I'm a little bit conflicted. Part of me wants to say yes, part of me wants to say no. I would more so say that they're competing with the original piece of content or, you know, the Twitter summary.
Now, to give my opinion real quick, I don't think commentary space, if people are competing in the commentary space, why are we competing with each other? Is that not the whole premise of our fucking category? It's a comment on some shit, whether it's a popular opinion, whether we get a lot of engagement or not, motherfuckers are going to bring their opinion. So in my mind, in my own mind, I'm going to continue to bring my own content the best way I can. Whether you view it as commentary content, desktop content, reactor, other shit I might do, because I don't do just one thing. I do hair videos as well. I do skits. I'm going to do IRL videos. I do other things. You see I got the ball. You see the setup, my boy. I do gaming videos. I don't do just one thing. So that's just talking about me. But when it's talking about this commentary space, I don't understand why, if you're a reactor and you're getting classified into the commentary space, why it's competitive. Because we all comment on everything. This is just a big ass chat room. This is a big ass Call of Duty Black Ops lobby right now. You feel me? We just got videos. We can see who the fuck we talking to sometimes. Sometimes you can't see. Like I was saying earlier, your rage. Your rage started off just straight commentary, no fuck. You didn't see what the nigga looked like. He just revealed his face maybe like 3 years ago, 4 years ago. You feel me? We didn't even know who your rage was for real. We just seen the nigga back and the nigga hair type. We didn't see the nigga, you feel me, visibly speak on camera for a long time. And he would be technically classified as a commentary channel. That's all he did is react to in the reactor. All he did is react to other people on YouTube and comment on things. Mind you, he didn't have to do too much. You feel me? It could be classified as low effort, but he did build a genuine fan base, and it's something you can do. Early in the Twitch years, but it's not easy. Definitely not easy. You gotta be consistent. You gotta be able to deal with the low numbers. Like for me, it's low numbers. It's not easy. You feel me? If this is all you're gonna do, if this is what you can do for right now, I understand. This is what I can do for right now. It's the best thing I can do for right now to try to figure out a different thing to bring to y'all that's unique. You feel me? I got something in mind, but I just don't know how I'm gonna do it yet. Nonetheless, this being a competitive space, insane.
The quick summations
Prepare for
of
this to be
what's
a long
going
video.
on, whether it be through short form content or somebody else's news platform. But even then, I would barely say that there's a level of competition. I will acknowledge though that the way that some people consume content is differently in this day and age. Instead of waiting to see a 14-minute reaction on a new burger that McDonald's has out, I am going to go to TikTok because I need to make a decision about lunch because I'm hungry. Now those types of channels are still winning in 2026, but it's all based off of the personality and the trusted taste bud of said content creator. And so especially if you're somebody who doesn't add a lot of value or content or context or whatever to a piece of content, why would I wait for you when I could get the same information somewhere else faster? You're not giving me any life experiences, any anecdotes, nothing extra brought to the table, flashy edits, etc., etc. The part of me that says no is simply due to the fact that everybody has a different opinion. They have a different way of storytelling. They have a bit of uniqueness in their perspective that should be able to add a little bit of spice and pizzazz to the content that they're making. Oftentimes on this channel, I talk about streamer news and leverage my proximity, whether it be past or present, to said streamers and my experience working in the industry in order to give a little bit of expertise in that realm as I give my breakdown as to what's going on. And that may be different from like a OneCloud9, who apparently a lot of my audience watches. Shouts out to OneCloud9. He gives his perspective of somebody that is the same age as these guys, who has started his content career journey at the same age as these guys and is coming up with the same sorts of pressures. Hell, even as you watch this video right here, I know at least 3 to 4 other guys within my circle who have done this same exact video, and all of them will be different. And for what it's worth, all of them should get a good amount of views just based on the fact that this is a good topic. Everybody has different perspectives.
This is definitely a good topic because I have to, for myself, this is like you said, this is the type of content I'm in familiarity with. I'm in the, you feel me, environment content wise of this type of YouTuber and this type of content that they're talking about, these topics they talk about. The main topics I talk about: sports, anime, and other streamers and people on the internet. You feel me? Pretty specific, but it's still very broad. But for people that enjoy that type of content, that type of topics, let alone the way I talk about them, you will have a nice, safe place here. I guarantee you that, because I could bring you the best every time. I will bring you the best every time. You feel me? The bag work is there. You see, I got the ball. I got the ball on me at all times. Check up, mate. You feel me? What you like, and I ain't gonna do that to you. You too comfortable.
And somebody's gonna do something just a little bit different in every single video. And I'm gonna prove to you that it's not a competitive thing. I've decided to sit down with my competition and ask them if they feel as though they're competing with myself, each other, if they feel as though they're scared to release videos based on what somebody else across the aisle or in the audience channels that your audience watches is watching. Here's what they...
Well, before you go, real quick. Excuse me, goddamn. Excuse me. But in a sense, competitiveness, I don't think of competitiveness in a bad light either. I think of competitiveness is like, that could be a motivation factor for you to keep going sometimes. Like, not in a negative motivation, but a positive competitor. Someone that makes you want to make sure you step in your game up every day and make sure you're not lacking. You got to be on your 10 toes, not making you not want to upload, but in turn makes you want to make sure that you want to upload as consistent as your competitor. You feel me? It's a double-edged sword. Some people see somebody with a competitive spirit, and that's not a real I'll say that's a competitor and not a rival. I'd rather have a positive, righteous rival that competes with me on a surface level, like not even surface level, that competes with me on this, trying to make sure we do better. That's the only type of competitor and rival I want to see. That's the only one I will acknowledge and I will see. And when it comes to this space, music or anything, if you trying to compete with me and you trying to take it to a negative light, you trying to keep me, or you just keeping yourself from uploading, because if you trying to compete with me, I'm not gonna back down. I'm gonna get to talking my shit too. You feel me? Someone get to talking their shit with you and they get to competing with you, and that makes you want to stop uploading. Chill, brother. Chill. All you gotta do, hit that block button. You feel me? I got a simple little method for that. Hit the block button, you should be straight. You feel me? And just all you gotta do, ignore them. It ain't got nothing to do. That ain't got nothing to do with you. This is a crazy face, my boy. My bad, my boy.
I had to say. All right,
my bad, my boy.
Sir.
What's good?
Cameron, let's cut to the chase.
I seen this boy before.
Let's get it.
Do you feel like we're in competition with each other on YouTube?
because they do have similar speaking styles, but nonetheless they just speak clear and they don't have too many ums like that. They don't have too many ums. I have a lot of filler words in the way I speak. You feel me? Working on that, but nonetheless, fuck it.
For drama, for sure, because whoever posts first usually gets the bulk of the views. I mean, we see even with like smaller creators, like I'm pretty sure you're familiar with Novely and DH. Fuck DH, I think that's his name. Yo, they was first to the David situations, ran up a bag with it back when they were smaller. A lot of things is if you come first, you get like the bulk of the bread, you get the bulk of the views, the bulk of the attention, because everybody is so right now, we need to get it right now type of vibe. Like that's just kind of how it is. So I feel like for sure, but at the same time, we all do help each other, because if you do a video, you talk about a video, and Cameron do a video the next day, once people watch your video, they gonna get recommended Cameron's point of view. Then they gonna get recommended Novely's point of view. Then my point of view.
That's the thing too. Like the algorithm, I feel like helps us out in that way, regardless of how you see it. You might have your one favorite YouTuber you watch, but YouTube's still gonna feed you this one other YouTuber just to try and give you somebody new to watch, because they see you like this type of content. They're gonna try to find someone new that brings the same style of content, but someone you haven't watched before that gives you a different opinion. They do that a lot for me. I see that a lot when I'm just scrolling through YouTube. That's how I figured out who all these people is. That's how I found this video. I thought this was a different YouTuber that I watch and react to on his channel, but it's someone totally different. So in that sense, I understand what he means. It depends on who uploads first, and it depends on what the viewer initially clicks on, because they can click on one video and then they go through the click wheel and they just go through the rabbit hole, clicking through all the videos and seeing all the perspectives. That's how I use YouTube, especially when I'm looking at basketball sports content, like the Rashad McCants situation that's going on right now. I'm looking at, if you keeping up with that, you gotta look at the To the Baja podcast. You gotta look at their perspective. You gotta look at Gil's Arena's perspective. You gotta look at Rashad McCants' perspective, and everybody on that damn show. Like, it's the way we go through YouTube and digest YouTube. A lot of people do it, but they don't recognize that's the process they use. And as a YouTuber, someone that's trying to make content, some people like me, I overlooked that. So he just said it. I overlooked that happens a lot, and that can keep me from not being motivated to upload. But don't get in my way. I'm talking to myself. I don't need to get in my own way. You feel me? Move out my own way. Upload the content, because hopefully I can get into that little echo chamber with these guys and I can add my perspective to it, because that's all that matters. You're getting different perspectives on, it could be the same topic, but we all have a different way we digest information. So you're going to get a different output from somebody. Hopefully, if they're being genuine to you, you will get a different output from somebody. You're going to get a different, you feel me? Someone might digest it and bring you back a surface level comment. Some people might digest it and bring you back the most high IQ as, you feel me, evaluation. You might not know what the fuck they talking about, but they sound smart as shit.
You know, it's Dior's like Dawn, like it's just like a never-ending cycle, because they watch all of us, they're subscribed to all of us, so it kind of creates more community. I feel like one thing that could help us is we all kind of combine a little bit, you know, maybe do collab,
it's just a pool.
It'd be still hard with drama.
We're a chat box, like I said, like we are our own chat lobby, not chat box. We are our own chat lobby. It just depends on who you interact with and engage with. You might meet today. You might not meet everybody in the chat lobby today. You might be with the noobs on YouTube in the chat lobby today. You might work your way up and be with the fucking with master procedures. You might find yourself in a room, in a Discord chat room with goddamn Mr. Beast, Speed, and Kai. Or you might find yourself in a Discord lobby with me and the rest of the guys from fucking Halsted. You feel me?
I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna be very hard.
Nah.
Why do you say that?
I feel like I'm only in competition with myself.
Okay.
I mean, I look at other channels, commentary channels, but like I don't really see myself as competing with them, because I feel like if I do that, then I'm gonna like move on this like imaginary clock, when it's like I should move on my clock.
Do you feel like?
I feel that though. I definitely feel that, because that's how I'm feeling. I'm not competing with nobody. The best way to bring y'all the best content for myself is to be me. Who else gonna get in my way besides me? Me. You know what I'm saying? You niggas can't get in my way because I don't see you niggas. The way I be talking about these niggas on the basketball court and how they be putting up, shooting J's, I don't see you niggas. I just see me. The only person blocking me out of my bag is me. So please provide your input. Let me know if I'm tweaking. Let me know this is a bad vid. Let me know if you like the vid. You know what I'm saying? Any engagement is good engagement because I know how to digest it and move forward and move accordingly. You feel me? I don't get in the way of other motherfuckers. I won't compete with you either. If I see something that I like, I'm gonna make sure I acknowledge that and I appreciate you for doing that. You feel me? It ain't hard to show a little bit of appreciation and some righteous competitive spiritness. You feel me? You don't have to be negative in your competitive spirit.
From like an eyes perspective, like, oh wow, Speed just jumped off a bridge. I'm gonna make a video about it. I know Omar's gonna make a video about it. I know that, I don't know, Shams is gonna make a video about it. Do you feel like, you know, that changes how you make the video or do whatever based on the fact that you know other people are gonna make a video about the same topic?
I mean, I feel like the best thing I can do is like implement my personality. Cause like, let's say you do a topic, then I do one, but we both have similar personalities, but not the exact same. It's like we have different jokes, different like ways we're putting it out. I think that's the best way you can kind of like change that. But I feel like you can't really do any drastic changes. So it's something like I don't really like worry about as much compared to like others, I would say.
From a perspective, we are sort of like in competition. I can't take that away because same title, thumbnail, concept, whatever. But at the same token, one, I know people watch multiple videos, and two, the uniqueness of the voice is there. So like, I'm not necessarily worried about your perspective, but I'm more so worried about my perspective. Like, I'll watch your video or Don or whoever, I'll watch Novely's video to get the point of view and some talking points. But ultimately, I'm more so like, I feel like I have a unique perspective and a unique life experience that you didn't have. So like, there's no way we can ever be stepping on each other. And you put a little bit more of like a comedic spin from your age range. And I can never compete with that. Like, I'm not, as much as I like fake the funk of being young, I'm not your age and I don't have that specific comedic element. So I don't know.
That's another thing too. Like, ain't nobody from where I'm from. Ain't nobody from Chicago. Ain't nobody from the, you feel me, from the South Side like I am, bro. So until you find another motherfucker like me that's on YouTube like me, I'm gonna be the one unique motherfucker, the one of one. The one of one, my nigga. I am one of one, my nigga. There ain't no other me.
You're in comp, but
fuck.
To be honest with you,
my fault. We all do appeal to different.
Yeah,
yeah, I do agree. Yeah,
even within the same audience.
I like reacting to your videos.
I just turned up a little bit.
Provide the information, you give your opinion, but you also like leave time out for like everybody to kind of respond with their opinions. It's very professional. So yeah, you do have a different take on things than I do.
How do you feel about the people that react to your videos? Because I know that on YouTube it'll say like content detection, and then you can see the people that do the reactions. Do you ever look at some of those videos?
I do some of them, but
when did YouTube start doing that? I'm too small to watch
like people who react to my videos.
I'm a small fish in this big ass
ocean. I don't want to like overthink the next time like I'm writing something in a video.
I know we can do that.
I love it, and I say that because I mean, if they're reacting, and even though I don't get the view fully, somebody is seeing my face, and it's like they're enjoying.
So I gotta tag you niggas or something? Did they tag you in that, or did they put the link in the description? Cause I want to make sure I'm giving niggas credit too. So it's like if I could give a nigga the right jurisdiction credit, you feel me?
The content. It's like I'd rather have that
than
nobody reacting, because if no one's reacting, then I mean the video is just probably not good.
Tight shit.
Do you ever look at the what is it? They call it content detection in YouTube, and you see all the people that react to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever watched one of their videos?
All the time, especially if it's somebody big who I used to watch when I was like a lot younger. One of my bad habits is sometimes I get a little bit fanned out because I'm young. Like I grew up on YouTube. A lot of people don't. Yo, I grew up on YouTube. Like,
hey, how old are you, my nigga?
People who are watching this video, I was you. I still am you. So like, I get fanned out.
Where are you from, too?
If it's like somebody who I used to like,
you gotta be from like Arkansas or some shit. I hear it.
They react to my video. I'm like, damn, hold on. Got my niggas sending me videos about it because I remember it was somebody who I'm actually kind of cordial with right now. He started reacting to my videos. One of my boys, he used to watch me as a kid. Like, he used to send me his videos all the time. And like when he first reacted to my shit, like it was a pretty big day in the group chat. I'm not gonna lie. So I know it might sound crazy to you, but like, yo, deadass YouTube was like my TV. So
I understand where you're coming from.
No cap though.
I want to ask this.
That's like YouTube is TV nowadays. You don't even say like, it is YouTube nowadays. People don't go on DirecTV, Xfinity, Comcast, or on demand to fucking watch their shows. Niggas will get a firebox and jailbreak that bitch.
Because granted, there are bigger people
niggas
that
ain't doing cable no more,
but they are still the newcomers that I want to just get reactions out, and those are the ones that people like respectfully. Those are the low effort, situations. So how do you feel about those that just kind of sit there and react like, oh man, I agree. Oh yeah, he's spitting.
You're fucking up the game. I'm sorry. Okay, see here, I love reactions, right? I really do. But you can't put on a video, be like, Oh yeah, that's real. Like no, bro. Like you're stealing the video at that point.
Yeah, no, that's why I don't like starting my streams. I'll be trying to get on myself for that. I work in a space where I was like media, and I understand what it's like when it's camera time. You gotta put on the show. You gotta make sure you're present, and you gotta make sure you showing yourself attentive. Me showing my phone, being on my phone all the time, I'm reacting. That's not a reaction. You on your phone and you got a video playing. That's not no real shit. You feel me? Unless you doing like a fucking megathon, streamathon, some shit you streaming for a plethora of days. You feel me? You been on that bitch for a couple days. Even then, you don't get no excuse out of me. You don't get no pass out of me, my boy. Might as well just cut the camera off. I ain't gonna, you feel me? I ain't gonna, what's the point of me starting a stream, starting a stream or starting a YouTube video, and I'm just gonna be on my phone the whole time. I'm selling myself short, you feel me? I'm selling myself short. I'm gonna bring y'all the best content I can. Look you dead in your shit, my nigga. Check ball, my nigga. You feel me? Check ball, my nigga. Looking you dead in your shit. Pause.
Like, I'm gonna be honest, and like, my main thing right now is reactions, right? But
Type
every
shit.
single video, I'm giving my opinions, I'm giving my takes. You know, I'll let the video play because niggas get mad when I talk a lot. I'm still gonna talk a lot, bro. It's a reaction. I'm not just here.
I like that though. I like that though. If you're getting mad at me, pause it, my nigga. Guess what? I'm gonna pause that bitch again.
Yeah,
I'm gonna play. Pause that bitch again. I'm gonna play.
That's crazy.
Pause that bitch again. I'm gonna play.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Like,
pause that bitch again. Get mad, nigga. Get mad, nigga. Get mad. If you here right now, drop a comment. How mad are you?
I'm sorry.
How do you feel about some of the reactions themselves?
My fault. I had
feel
to
like
rage
for
bait
my
you.
reactions, they're not
transformative.
Yeah, they're not the greatest. They're not the greatest.
Honestly, it never really mattered to me. Well, I think it's because like, and this sounds really messed up, right? But like, I only see the reactions that like get a lot of views, right? The ones that don't, it's like I probably don't see them, which they're probably bad. But at the same time, like if they, once again, if somebody else is seeing me from that audience, they're more inclined to click on my video, or if they see my face the next time, they're like, oh, that's Cameron. I'd rather have that than like no reactions at all. Because I know there's some people out there that
I definitely pointed at the camera. I pointed at you in your face, my nigga, because I knew you. I recognized that forehead from a mile away.
Reactions want people to react to
I
content.
can always recognize you, my nigga. I can't
good enough.
remember your name. I'm terrible with names.
Reactable like video, and I think like since people react to mine, it's like, I mean, whether it's like trash or a good reaction, it's like, hey, I'll take it.
Why did you start a reaction channel as like a spinoff to your main content?
The main reason is because it was one of my mans who does this, right? He was telling me how much he loved it, and also how much easier it was to make content with it, and how much bread he was getting with it. So I was like, I'm gonna try this shit out. And when I first tried it out, I was kind of like, it's alright,
like a
but like wasn't really fucking with it. But once I started losing love from like the main channel per se, putting all that effort into a video, I started gaining a lot more love for reactions. It's a lot simpler, especially when I started streaming heavily. It's like a lot simpler. You can really interact with your chat. It's like watching a show with your boys. Like it's a cool
vibe.
Even when I do it off stream, I just kind of fuck with it. It's a way for me to be seen a lot more rather than you posting once or twice or 3 times a week, and then you gotta hire a whole editing team, and then you gotta manage all of that. And it's just I've done it. I'm cool off that. That was a little arc I had, but I just like reactions a lot more. But you gotta grow into it, because at first, I'm not gonna lie, at first I've never been a quiet nigga, but at first I'll get on my phone sometimes. I'll be like, damn, that's crazy sometimes. 'Cause I didn't really understand how it was supposed to work. But the more and more you get into it, the better you get. And I know it's kind of crazy to say.
The more reps you get, that's on
the video, but it is an art to it.
No, yeah, like even though my attraction is, you feel me? I'm looking at the numbers. Understand? I see y'all. I appreciate everyone that tap in on the video and tap in on the stream. I really do appreciate the love. But I see y'all, the ones that's been staying true. You feel me? That's commenting on the vids, liking the vids, sharing the vids with the gang. I appreciate y'all and I love y'all. Y'all the real ones. Cause I see y'all, my nigga. And I know what, you feel me? I don't say I know what works, but I know how to keep my consistency up, and I know how to, you feel me, make content that y'all like. So I can make sure that y'all not alone, and I can bring in more content. Hold on, I gotta go back because I low-key lost my thought. I ain't gonna lie to you. Goldfish moment. I be losing my thought mid-speech.
Same time, crazy.
What this nigga just say?
When all you're really doing is watching a video, but it is an art to it.
It is art. That's what I was gonna say. Because even though I'm seeing it's not that many viewers on the videos compared to the people I'm reacting to, I like that I'm getting the reps. So the more reps and the more videos I continue to record and I continue to provide for y'all, the better I'm going to get, and the more y'all will see of me. Because the more you do things, the better you are going to get naturally. It don't matter if you like it or if you love it. You know what I'm saying? You're just gonna naturally build a you're gonna build a second nature to it. You're gonna learn how to, you feel me, maneuver through it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I'm a good speaker naturally as it is, and I provide my genuine reaction to things without even thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Not to say it's something I can't control, but I just always make sure I give my genuine reaction to everything. I can't hide it. I can't fake the funk. If some shit is bullshit to me, I'm gonna tell you it's bullshit. I can't fake it. So the only way I can get better is by getting the reps in, learning my art form and how I can create the best content for y'all. So when I do continue to gain and grow in the audience, grow in members, we continue to grow together and we get more family members together, they gonna understand like y'all are the real foundation. Y'all niggas was here from the beginning and seeing me go through the early stages of recording reactions in my car with little to no audio of me to me recording videos right now. You can damn near hear me damn near perfect. It's the best you done ever heard me. Because I'm debating on deleting videos from back then. But I'm not going to delete those videos from back then because I want to show niggas that it's a journey. Some people just show their YouTube when it's just the best quality they can. And, you know, I'm still debating on doing that. But it's like, nah, I want to be able to motivate other YouTubers that can see, like, I've been on YouTube for a long ass time. You can see that this channel's been on this bitch a long ass time. You go see the videos of me changing my name. I don't even say my key every these videos. You don't figure out which name you found me on. I'm not going to delete them. I might just private them, but I'm leaving them up there for now so I can motivate y'all and motivate myself. I'm gonna continue to motivate myself because I look at those videos and I remind myself where I was, and I'm proud of the man I'm becoming today, and I'm going to be tomorrow. I'm always proud of myself. I'm gonna make sure I'm improving every day, and I hope people like me and other people like that have that like-mindedness and that will continue to be motivated. If you don't think like that, it's never too late. You gotta control your mind. You gotta trap your mind and really watch what you're thinking. And when it's really bad thoughts, you really got to sit there, take hold of that thought, deconstruct it, and really reconstruct it into the positive. You don't need to sit with those negative thoughts. Get that shit out your brain. Literally grab that motherfucker. No diddy. Throw it out the window, my nigga. That don't belong there.
At the same time.
Yeah, I don't think people actually understand that, because if you watch somebody's like somebody's reaction channel, they've been doing it for like a year or two, and they've blown up. People just think like, oh wow, I can do this, but they don't look at their beginnings. Because I even looked at like Young Don's early videos, his early reaction videos, very much more. Oh well, you see this is why this happened, and but now he's so animated and all over the place. A soundboard,
yelling and shit. Yeah.
Going crazy. And people don't, I think that's the progression of every successful reactor. But I think the people that are new and up and coming don't understand that concept of like, you know, you can't always just look at the phone and, oh yeah, that's tight. You gotta
be animated. You gotta care about what you're reacting to, or else it's obvious. Like, it's so obvious. One thing.
And that's another thing. Like, as a YouTuber that's doing reaction videos, that make reaction videos, I'm in control of what the fuck I react to. Why am I going to bring y'all a video I don't care about? Why am I going to record myself reacting to something I don't give a fuck about? I might as well react to something that I'm actually passionate about. So I'm not faking no responses. I'm not faking no emotion. This is all genuine passion. Like, everything I'm recording right now, I've been genuine passion. So I hope y'all understand that. Because why fake the funk when you could be genuine, you could be real? You are in control. You are choosing to react to this video. Why are you going to choose to react to some bullshit for me to watch? I'm not finna watch no bullshit. I'm gonna damn near block your ass for uploading some bullshit. Not you, you creators. My bad, gang. Somebody screenshot this for me. This is another meme. You feel me? Hey, I'm gonna have a whole, for my community, I'm gonna need y'all to archive all the times I've paused the screen on niggas looking crazy.
That fucked me over with reactions at the start, in my opinion, is that I would only react to like what other people will react to, right? And I'll still do to an extent, but I've kind of have like my own base of reacts that I go to, that I actually fuck with. If I really don't care about a topic, I'm not reacting to it. Some topics I might learn about, and then I'm like, I don't give a fuck. But at the start of it, I was actually interested. So it's kind of like, you gotta base what you like, and it's also, you gotta be animated. You have to like, I'm more of a chiller guy, but you have to be in their face. You gotta do something that sets you apart. Because so many people are trying to react because people see it's the method, right? But a lot of people don't know how to actually get attention. So you can still be you, but you got to know how to get attention at the same time.
You yourself started a reaction channel.
That's what I have to do.
And I
maintaining
think for
attention
people,
and
that's
getting
like
attention.
a little bit strange.
Yeah.
Because you do put out also still high quality, high effort, as they say, videos. So then why'd you start your reaction channel?
So I could stray away from like quick topics, because I feel like the quick topics, like, don't get me wrong, they're good topics, but I have more fun when I can talk about like more broad topics. And when it comes to quick topics, it feels like I'm rushing myself. And like, let's say I'm trying to make an opinion on something. Sometimes like it just comes out and it's like, you make an opinion that quick, but then your opinion can change pretty quickly. So I feel like just so I can get to the quicker topics, like there'll be some topics where I'm like, dang, I don't want to make a main channel video about this, but I could still give my opinion on it if I react to another video at least. And that's sort of how I see it. But yeah, just so I can make like more broad videos on the main channel, and with more broad videos, they can be more like, they could be longer. Because like, let's say like a prank YouTuber, and with more broad just so I can make like more broad videos on the main channel, and with more broad videos, it can be more like, they could be longer. Because like, let's say like a prank YouTuber does something, right? It's like I could make a video like X prank YouTuber messed up, but instead, why don't I do something where it's like TikTok pranksters have gone too far, and I talk about numerous situations with TikTok pranksters, and that can be like a 20-minute video, maybe even 25-minute video with like 4 different pranksters I talk about.
Might snatch that from you, twin.
And like how they're going to jail, how they're doing this, rather than just talking about that one situation. Because with that one situation, I feel like it'll pop off, it'll do good. But I feel like, at least on my channel, I've had a lot of evergreen videos that are still doing good from like last year and even 2 years ago. So it's like, when you have more broad videos like that, when I do stuff like that, I can have way more evergreen videos. So I'd rather go for those than like the quicker topics.
I think that makes a lot of sense.
Bro, something that got some longevity in it.
Well, I guess to add on to it, you've already built up a reputable name, and so people trust your opinions. I think the black content video that you did last year, there were so many
I reacted to
people
that video.
I saw react to it.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know if I recorded. I might just watch that video. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Some like Asian people. I'm like, oh, this is crazy.
Asian
but the reason why is because
motherfuckers outside the community react to the video.
You laid it out well, all this other stuff. So it should be able to translate to the smaller, quicker topics, but just not on that same channel.
Yeah.
So I think that makes a lot of sense. Last question. What advice do you have for those that want to start off with reaction content?
Please let me know, my nigga.
Into the content creation
let me
journey.
know. I'm listening. I'm
straight
listening.
up reaction content.
You should probably do something else. I would say either TikTok shorts or make commentary content. I feel like commentary content leading into reacts is a really great pipeline right now, right? But do something else, build a fan base, get to over 100,000 to 200,000, and then once you got a good fan base that really fuck with you, that's when you start that reacts. But the reacts, it's gonna take a long time. Like we mentioned, Don, I was watching him when I was younger. He's low key like famous on YouTube, right? Like he's not even low-key, he's famous, right? Even it took him a minute for him to get popped off. Another guy, I don't know, you know him, Yo-Yo 808, took him a minute to pop off. Took me a minute to pop off, really. So it just takes a long time. Some people get it easier than others, but it takes a long time. So you gotta be patient with it. And you also
no speed running
on that other account. Joe Bart, I don't know. Like same thing.
So what advice do you have to these people that are trying to start up quote unquote low effort channels? These people that are doing straight reaction channels off rip, and they kind of just sitting back watching the video. Oh, that's it, bro. I agree, bro. I agree. Yeah.
I say, what laugh is that, my nigga? God damn.
I agree. Yeah.
Who laughed like that? You got that Eddie Murphy ass laugh, my nigga.
I say a few ways you can make it transformative is like maybe even like number one, adding an intro, maybe like pre-firing an opinion or something. Talk about that. Talk about what you're about to talk about. Then within the video, like pause it more, like and just elaborate on certain opinions instead of just saying I agree. What do you agree with? Why do you agree with that? What's it called? How do you feel about like someone doing this or that? You know?
Is this like is this a lot of people doing this on YouTube that just have a bunch of fucking reaction channels? Do you niggas just be reacting to shit and not uploading videos? Well, uploading videos and not actually giving their own opinion. They just staring at that bitch. They staring at the wall, staring at the phone, reacting to shit, and not even giving their own personal opinion. That shit crazy.
Rather than just
nigga like me, even low budgeted, my nigga.
there and
Full
laughing.
attention,
But
my
I
nigga,
also
on
think
that.
like when it comes to
Check ball,
reaction
my nigga.
content, like the problem right
Check
now
ball.
is that like everyone has small attention spans. So everyone's just throwing stuff in the void on YouTube, like
Damn, we in
posting
Marvel?
consistently, which is good, but at the same time it makes people feel like they can't compete, which like I think if you're good enough you can compete. Like with anyone, you know? Like when I was making my videos, when I was first starting, like I never thought to myself like, oh, Mr. Beast is doing this, I'm cooked. This person's doing this, I'm cooked. I just told myself I can do it, and then I just did it. If you want to start with reactions, I mean, that's cool, but I would say go with something like, instead of doing reactions, go for more like, because commentary and reactions, they're similar, but it's the way you package it, right? The way I like to see it is like a t-shirt. My bad if I'm rambling, but
No.
it's like a t-shirt. It's like a Hanes tee and a Louis Vuitton tee. What's the difference? Louis Vuitton markets it a different way to the point where they can charge a certain price for it. Now, commentary videos, it's like they're essentially the same things as reactions, just a little more work. But if you market it a certain way, it's like it passes off as a commentary video. Because like not every commentary video is a reaction, but not every reaction is a commentary video, if that makes sense. So I'd recommend going the...
I follow you. I might be more of a commentator than a reactor than I thought. Because yes, I bring my reaction to videos, but I also comment. I pause the video a lot. I have a lot to say. I might not cross-reference a lot of different videos. Sometimes I do. Some videos I cross-reference a lot of different things. Sometimes I don't cross-reference anything. Nonetheless, I might be on the commentator side because I do bring you guys more of my opinion. I try to infiltrate that video with my own uniqueness the best way I can. You feel me? I'm not gonna just give y'all the same video with just my face in the corner of the fucking screen. That's a waste of fucking time.
Commentary route, just because it's more of your opinion instead of just like checking out another person's video also. Because then people don't really see your skills when it comes to like being a content creator. They just see what like, I mean, they hear what you're saying, but you're just saying, I agree. You can agree. They probably agree as well, the person watching. But it's like, at the end of the day, you're watching that person's content, and I feel like it's not a good idea to start off with. I don't think it's a good idea to start off with, but if you want to, just try to be more transformative, have a little intro, pause more, give like better opinions.
Say that.
People.
Yeah.
Don't start off with this because you don't have a valuable opinion.
Yeah.
Go get a valuable opinion through life experience, through research, through just doing different things, and then come back to the table and then give your opinions. If I started a painting reaction channel.
Oh, hell no.
Now look, I'm not into painting, fine arts. I didn't study it. I didn't go to school for it. I'm just some dude giving an opinion on it.
Yeah.
And just some dude saying like, this is good, this is bad, blah, 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 blah. And somebody will say like, well, I mean, he has eyes, so he should be able to give an opinion. Fair. But if you think that you just having a voice will get you to a certain level, you're sadly mistaken. You need some sort of expertise.
I agree.
So here's the real answer to the question of if low effort content
My nigga, did you get skinnier?
I agree.
So here's the real answer to the question.
Why you look like you got skinnier, my nigga?
100% without a question, it still does. But only if you have some sort of charisma or uniqueness to the content that you're bringing to the table. If you've already built some sort of community. You know, if you've built a 200, 300,000 subscriber channel doing some sort of IRL content and then said you want to do some reactions. You've built that sort of community, it's easy to funnel them.
Yeah, they writing off every nigga under 100K thousand. If you under 100K thousand, they saying if you want to do commentary or reaction videos, you're good as chopped liver, my boy. You're not gonna do nothing. They talking to niggas like me. They adding niggas like me without adding it. But guess what, my nigga? I like to prove niggas like y'all wrong. I'm gonna show you the things that, like you said, the things in the errors in his ways are true. That's not to go ignored. I'm gonna acknowledge that there's errors in his way, and there's still room for niggas like me to make this a transcendent area, to transcend this area, to make new reigns, to claim my throne. A lot of motherfuckers doing the same thing. A lot of niggas being born, I see. So that just means I got a lot of room to do what the fuck I can do. I got my elbows out, my nigga. I got my elbows out, And I don't give a fuck who the fuck I hit with these bitches.
Into the reaction content. Or if you dominate short form distribution. I mean, it's quite simple as that. Now, what is dying is that generic reactions, surface level commentary, no thesis, no structure, no unique voice, just another person watching my video or Young Don's video or Astro Dior's video and putting in a little bit of a peanut gallery to it. The algorithm never killed it. The audience matured. I think the reason why people even look to this type of content is because everybody looks for the low effort way to make some sort of money. I've had deep conversations with everyone else in the space about pretty much the front, the back, the top, the bottom of the type of content that they do, what makes it work, how much money they make, etc., etc. And I can see why somebody would want to get into this lane. But if you're in it for that, you're going to lose. And I think what you got to understand before you jump out the window and say like these types of channels are dead, YouTube in the content creation entertainment space needs these types of channels.
I can, however, prove that multiple times channels I've reacted to have been very positive about it and their channel has grown exponentially as a result of it. I never like talking about these things because I never really like it to seem like I'm being, you know, so full of myself, like I'm a benevolent reactor and I save channels and blow them up. But I would like to give you a couple of examples of times where channels we've reacted to, very small channels, have been able to turn it into a full-time career and it has really helped them grow.
So no, this video isn't about shaming any sorts of reactors. Every big content creator started small, but in 2026, it is not forgiving. People know more. People do better. You have to do something to stand out. You can't just turn on your camera, say what everyone else is saying and expect some sort of growth. It just doesn't work like that. I wouldn't say that the bar has inherently risen, especially from like a money standpoint, which I hate when people say stuff like that. It just kind of specialized. You're either gonna go high effort, high speed, or highly differentiated. Anything else that leaves you in the middle, that's the danger zone, and you're gonna get phased out. No pun intended.
All right.
Join is just crazy to see what takes place behind.
This is probably the video I was trying to look at too. You feel me? This probably the runner-up. Oh no, this something else. This something else. Nonetheless, great vid. Let me go back so I know what bro name is. Go back.
It's over. The era of love.
Old Meezy. Shout out to Old Meezy. I'm gonna subscribe to Twin. You know what I'm saying? Cause I want to be tapped in to see what other content he locked in with. Nonetheless, I hope y'all enjoyed. Is low effort content on YouTube ruining the space? Do they even have a space to ruin to begin with? I feel like I don't really see it too much in the sense like, since I'm the one in this sense, I'm the only one that's doing the low effort content. But I'll say like commentary and reaction videos in itself I never really deemed it as low effort, because the people I watch do commentary and or reaction videos, they actually react to videos and they actually provide like real substance or knowledge behind the video they're talking about. Like, that's why I've been so motivated and interested to provide my own twist and uniqueness and create my own YouTube channel to add to the space, because I want to be able to collaborate with these people. Not even collaborate. I want to be able to communicate with these people, because these conversations that people should be having. People don't be thinking these things out all the time, or they don't be comfortable speaking these thoughts all the time. You know what I'm saying? Some people be on YouTube uploading the same low level, surface level topics and things on this content space, when it's a lot of different things you could talk about. You know what I'm saying? Let alone you could actually have a genuine reaction. I didn't really think and believe that there are people on this YouTube platform reacting to videos, not giving their full attention, not giving a real honest reaction, even though I understand that there are. People are just doing this because it's a money grab. And out of all the things you could do in this world, YouTube is probably one of the easiest things to do to get a bag. And you don't have to be the super famous person. You just have to understand the right lanes, the right directions to take. And you have to really understand what you got to do. You feel me? You got to really have the love for the game. If you're just doing it for money, we can see people who just do it for money when they do YouTube or get into that streaming area, that streaming space, and they get whatever they think they got to satisfy them. It don't last that long. It's very much temporary. But when you compare it to people that are doing commentary or reaction videos and they're content with what they do, they actually love their job. They love creating reaction videos. They love creating commentary videos, and they know how to do it in a new, innovative way. They don't try to get stuck in the same basic lanes. That's what I aspire to do. Not only grow with you guys as a commentary channel or a reaction channel, but also just to be able to grow with y'all and just be a better man, be a better person. We want to grow together. That's the main mission behind this channel. not to be just a reactor, not to be another person on this platform, but to help us grow together. I want us to grow as human beings together. That's all we're here to do. Whether we're reacting to a video, playing a game together, out in real life, doing real activities together, or I'm crossing you up on the court, you feel me? Whether I'm giving you that fully, you feel me, go-to sham god on the court, I want you to know it's all love, and I just want us to grow as human beings. You feel me? With that being said, let me know what you feel. Let me know what your comments is in the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to join us on Discord. We be active enough. We turn up enough. Please. You hear me? Am I ruining YouTube? Let me know in the comments. Am I ruining YouTube? Because it feel like this video was about me. I ain't gonna stunt. I ain't gonna flex. These niggas seem like they was adding me. But I don't be doing these videos. I don't be doing shit like this all day. I be talking to y'all. I'll be pausing videos, but let me know if I'm yapping. Let me know if I'm not even on the right topic and shit. You feel me? Nonetheless, I love y'all. Till next time.